Hello and welcome to Wingin It, and welcome back to some more Major League Wingspan. We are here in our 16th game. We're halfway through this regular season. 11 wins, a draw, and 3 losses is our record so far, so pretty good. And if we can do that again in the second half here, we should be well on our way to a playoff spot, which is definitely the aim. We have another game here, jumping into this one going first. So let's come and take a look and see what we've got in this starting hand for this game. Okay. That is a lot of okays, but we've got a good grasslands potentially here. Rosella, barn swallow, and the willy whitetail, which I don't know what it is about this bird. Feels like it just keeps on coming up in my games here. So I keep playing it, and it seems to keep working. So we'll try that again here. Trade doesn't look too exciting though. To be honest, maybe that pipe or grebe actually might be one that we need to block, but kind of tricky when you've got Rosella in the starting hand. I do think this is a good bird to be playing. Of course, risky giving out the nectar, but you get a nectar and you get a seed. And if you could do that while laying eggs, getting the tucks, getting the cards, I think that's quite strong. So on the bonus cards, Ecologist, definitely good. So I think we'll be going for that. And yeah, I think it might be a case where we do actually pick up cards. Maybe we do take this grebe, do have a couple of nectar in the feeder, which we might be able to grab, hopefully, if we do want to go and get this Rosella down. It's unlikely that my opponent's going to take 2 nectar on that first turn. It does happen sometimes, but I would hope not. So I think I can draw cards and then ditch the grebe or something else I draw and get the 2 cards. Probably will want to keep the grebe, but who knows. So yeah, I think we're going to lock this in. And we'll see. Hear a lot of people saying grasslands is dead on these Oceani boards. We're about to find out. And alright, here we go. On to turn number 1 for us. Opponent keeping 3 birds. 3 food. Pretty standard stuff. And I was having a bit of a think. Here in terms of how much I can rely on this Willy Wagtail. Is a gamble. But I think there's a way that I can potentially use maybe the nuthatch in the tray as something good to play. Of course, with some of these seeds, I'm going to want to get something down. So I think I'm going to take these 2. Hopefully no good birds revealed. A Cacabear might be something we'll look at. But yeah, I think potentially, it might be this grebe that goes, because I think if I can get the food for this Rosella, get that down, lay eggs, get the Willy Wagtail down, lay eggs again, get the barn swallow down, and we're all set up in this round 1. So yeah, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully Willy Wagtail will deliver. It's a bit of a tricky bird sometimes to work with, as I think I have definitely demonstrated in the many games that I seem to end up playing with this bird. So yeah, we'll see if it works out again here and gets us a good result. But I think certainly with something like this barn swallow, definitely works out nicely. And another bird that works out nicely, Spilited Woodpecker, that's just popped up. I don't think I can go and block that, unfortunately. So we are going to have to leave that. It might be something my opponent goes for, but they did already spend their nectar. So yeah, they're going to be having to watch out a little bit there as well. But yeah, ditch the grebe. So we're going all in on this whitetail. We're sort of going hell for leather. Could maybe go for using the grebe to do a bit of drawing. Yeah, they do pick it up. I don't think that's too surprising, but it's a bit tricky for them to play with this feeder with no food for it. Although I'm going to make that a whole lot easier with this Rosella going on the board here and now. So yeah, we will maybe help their tempo out a little bit, but we're going to have some good cavity in a space, of course, with the Rosella, the barn swallow as well. Maybe the nuthatch, loads of egg space in general with the Willy Wagtail. So yeah, should be sorted for a little while there. But yeah, this could be potentially a high-scoring game on both sides, because as soon as you throw nectar around, that makes things a whole lot easier for both sides. So something to think about. But yeah, definitely going to try and use this to our advantage here. So yeah, I think how we're going to do this, I suppose actually, maybe I could just get rid of the nuthatch, because I could play Wagtail and Barn Swallow back to back here, which I didn't really think about, but that could definitely be an option. And then I'll have 2 turns left where I could potentially lay eggs and then play a bird. And I'll be honest, that common loon, that might not be a bad option. If I do decide to go and draw more cards, it's not a bad one to get down if my opponent is going to play a wetland bird. So we'll see. They're gone complete woodpecker for now. No real surprises, I don't think. And yeah, I think we're going to do it like so. So actually, yeah, we can just spend it like this because we've still got the nectar for the Rosella. So just getting all this down, getting as much of the grass as going in round 1 is key. To be honest, helps this end of round. I didn't even look at, so I normally ignore the first end of round goal. Don't pay too much close attention to it. But yeah, if we can get 3 birds down, it's quite tricky to get more than that in 1 round, I find. So we should be in a good position there. And yeah, no surprise, using complete woodpecker, giving out some eggs. They get 1 egg and we get 1 egg, so even Stevens there. And Barn Swallow's going down, so yeah, this nuthatch, I don't know. I think this could be potentially a good one to keep hold of, but in the interest of card cycle, use the swallow, see what we get. I think we're going to go tucking, and yeah, I think in that common loon, of course, we can play it with the nectar of the seed that we get hold of, so definitely something to think about there. Eastern Screech, okay, building up the forest, very, very nice for them. And yeah, let's grab this loon, and we'll see what can the Wagtail do for us. Nothing too great, but the key is that it is a card, so Chimney Swift, we can, yeah, take that on the Barn Swallow when we go and lay eggs next, so that's fine. Wagtail doesn't necessarily need to find good birds, it just needs to find birds. It just needs something. Just needs something to be tucking on the swallow, that's the key. So we'll be yeah, hoping that it gives me a steady supply of cards here. And I should say, there's kind of 2 ways of thinking when you've got the tucking bird. Do you want it to the left or do you want it to the right? I like it to the right here so that I can pick up something in the tray that's, you know, already there, and I don't have to reset the tray with the Wagtail. It's kind of similar principle, I think, to White Stork. You can go the other way, because of course if you reset with the Wagtail and there's something really good that you want to grab that doesn't have the right nest type, you kind of want the tucky power there as well. So 2 ways of going about it. I like it this way, at least in the grasslands, so that works for me. As does this common loon, so we'll get that down. And yeah, I'd certainly imagine there's going to be some kind of wetland bird coming into play here with this nectar that they need to spend. And no eggs, they can't play another forest bird. So we will see what the approach is here on that. But yeah, we've had a pretty solid round 1. I think we've got a lot of good birds down. And we've got a good foundation for this grasslands going into round number 2. And that is a tray that my opponent is going to really, really like to see. So they've gone with the ibis. But snow bunting, cowbird, double pink powers against me is going to be nice. But spoonbill as well, so they can't have all of them. They're going to have to pick their favourite 2. I'd be going for the 2 pinks, so no surprise there. And yeah, that's dangerous. We want to watch out for that. As is that mute swan. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to lay eggs here. We're going to pick up this spoonbill and we're going to get rid of the tray. Get rid of that mute swan. And that's Willy Wagtail doing Willy Wagtail things, which is missing, unfortunately, there. So did reveal some interesting birds. Bee Eater might be something we want to go for to get a bit more food going in as grasslands. And I would be quite surprised if my opponent took it, and indeed they don't. So more drawing, lots of cards in hand. They will have to get a move on if they want to get snow bunting down in any sort of quick order. So let's draw, and I think the Nightjar's sort of tempting as well. We'll need something in the forest for this round. Go off the top, and that can sort of maybe be a bit of tucking fodder. So we'll draw cards. They've got more cards than me, and I think we will. I think we will take this. So we can lay eggs. We can get rid of the duck. I think we want to get this bee eater down, and then hopefully we can lay eggs one more time. Play the Nightjar and Spoonbill. So get yeah, lots of these birds down. That is going to be important for us in this round 2. It's important to get your engine going, but it's important to try and also get, yeah, pink powers down when you can. And yeah, try and hit some of these end of round goals. I think the first one you can get away with ignoring. I think round 2 onwards, you do kind of need to try and qualify. So at least one bird in the forest there. It's going to be good for us. So looks like they are taking food, which shouldn't be too big of a surprise. I'd be expecting them to try and get down some of these pink powers. So another 3 comes through. Got to watch out a little bit on the egg space, but I think we'll be okay. And let's lay eggs. I think this black duck can go. I'm not too interested in any of those. I'm very interested in that, however. Blythe's Hornbill is truly excellent. So I do like that. That will be, yeah, good for clearing out some of this egg space, to be honest. So I might even just play that this round. Considering that White missed, you know, part of the course. We're going to need something to tuck. And I don't really want to tuck the Spoonbill or the Hornbill. I want to keep both of those. So yeah, I think we'll try and get that done. But okay, Spangled Drongo. Did see that in the tray. Didn't actually notice they picked it up. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're now getting 2 nectar every time I use the Rosella. I think they've already got a pretty good forest, so not too concerned by that. Let's get the bee eater down. And yeah, hope that is going to get a little bit more food as well for us in this game. And I'm thinking I'll probably try and grab the King Rail. That's good for the egg space. Good for another bonus card. A little bit flexible on the food cost as well, helps. There goes the Bronze Cowbird. So, I suppose maybe that's why, because it's got the cup nest as well. So, kind of between the two. That makes sense. I think I'd be trying to get the snow bunting down a little bit more quickly, though, if it was me. So, let's lay eggs. Let's, yeah, let the bee eater do its thing, which is getting worms. Grab the King Rail, please. Please, Willy Wagtail. Thank you. That's fine. I'm not interested in playing this, but it's something. And yeah, lots of big point birds coming up. So Bald Eagle, Night Heron. We'll grab one of those. Both good options. And yeah, already lots and lots of points on the board. So we're going to hopefully win this game, but it's going to be 2 high scores. I have a feeling that's going to be the case anyway. Especially given the pinks and given all the nectar that's flying around. So definitely do need to watch out there. But yeah, we've got some good birds. Already got 1 good bonus card. If we get a couple more here through Spoonbill, through King Rail, we know Hornbill's going to be a nice big point play. And yeah, we're setting ourselves up well for some of these end of round goals as well. So they have gone and drawn the 2 very nice birds that we wanted, which is a bit of a shame. But hopefully, please reveal me some nice cup nests. No, that was not what I had in mind. So never mind. Let's just lay eggs again. For as long as they've not got the snow bunting out, happy to keep laying eggs. Seeing what comes up. That would be a semi-interesting bird, but I think egg space is a problem. Please, thank you, Moltoni. This is not the game for you, unfortunately. I would really love it if it was, but yeah, no time. Wrong time, wrong place, Moltoni. You are going to probably get tucked here, I think. But yeah, we have a single turn left. We're going to play this Hornbill. It's a little bit early to be playing it, but I think it's fine. We need bird for the forest for the centre round goal. We need to clear out some of this egg space, so I'm happy to do a little bit of a force there. Overpay, because we are pretty good for food. As is my opponent, 4 nectar. We'll see if they can spend all of that on this last turn. Because I think that's the other thing, is that if we just flood them with nectar, if we're laying eggs, we give them a nectar, and then the Drongo gives them a nectar. It's almost going to be the point where it's sort of too much nectar that they can't do enough with it. So that'll be the aim anyway. And yeah, Night Heron goes down. So they spent a good chunk of it, but still missed a little. So yeah, I think it's going to be Hornbill. We'll use some of the seeds. So let's clear off. Doesn't matter. Take the bee eater and get 6 tucks, which is very, very nice. On the Hornbill, big point play there. So qualify for the end of round, get a couple of points. It's going to help for that next end of round goal as well. And so is something like that Downy Woodpecker, maybe, if we can get some more birds down. So let's lay eggs. Let's grab that. And we're just really not seeing cup nests in the tray. So We are at least getting some on these resets, which is helpful. But yeah, just really not seeing them coming up in the tray available. We're having to sort of reset and gamble, which is risky and uncertain. But we are getting some birds that we can tuck, so we'll keep doing that for as long as we can. And yeah, we'll see how my opponent approaches this this round. They can probably just play birds, to be honest. If they've got lots of big point birds, you know, they've still got that bald eagle, the woodcock, I think, as well. Of course, snow bunting. So yeah, we're giving away lots of points, but we're sort of like painted ourselves into this corner, so we're just gonna have to go for it and keep using this grasslands, keep getting these worms as they come through. And I think this Peregrine Falcon. I think this Peregrine Falcon is going to be potentially a good one for us. Just get that down in the grass, let's get a few more points. Of course, if we're tucking once, we may as well tuck twice. So let's keep doing that. Let's keep getting some extra food. So yeah, I think we'll do Falcon, we'll lay eggs, and then maybe we could just play these two birds. That might help for the end of the round. It probably won't. I think they're going to win anyway, but we'll see. We'll give it a good go, because we have got lots of food. And we're going to try and get some points here, if at all possible. So, yeah, lots of points on the board already. 68 is kind of crazy. We could be looking at triple digits before the end of the round, depending on these bonus card draws. But yeah, this King Roll, this is going to be so helpful, because egg space is a real problem. We are struggling on that front. Oh, Kakapa going down. Okay, that's a nice one as well. Let's get the Peregrine Falcon into the game. So yeah, I mean, if this grasslands all goes to plan, we're scoring 6 points. We're getting 8. We're getting four eggs, I should say, not 8, and the 2 tucks. But of course, we're giving away an egg and a tuck, so we've got to bear that in mind. And of course, the 2 nectar that we're giving away. So yeah, we are giving away the points, but the plan is to make better use of that than my opponent can. And hopefully we can do that here as well. So yeah, it's going to be tight on these last 2 end of round goals. I think my opponent probably will sneak both of them. But we'll have to wait and see. So pleated woodpecker egg coming through. We can still take this. So we'll take that on the hornbill. Pretty nice stuff. And we'll lay eggs. Can we lay eggs? Yeah, we can, just about. Hopefully Peregrine Falcon is going to do its job. Bee Eater continues to deliver. Can get rid of this red star. No room for you. And we do kind of need some forest birds, but I think something that's going to lay even more eggs might not be the best place. So I'm hoping for, I don't know, a nice warbler or something. I suppose lyrebird is not a bad option. Yeah, probably the best of the bunch there. I don't know, maybe chaffinch actually, because it's a bit cheaper. But I think we're going to be okay for food. So let's take the lyrebird, because maybe for the star nest might help with the end of round, or not the end of round, with the bonus cards that we're very, very soon to draw. So yeah, I think we'll play spoon, but we'll force the king roll. We'll still have a bunch of food. We can hopefully use that next round, and might get to the point where we skip this Rosella, because I don't think we're going to be competing on the next battles. So if we can just force stuff down with the worms that we've already got, and maybe some more worms that Bee Eater's going to keep giving us, I think that'll be the plan. But yeah, we're going to need extra birds, because I think going into this end game, I think we're probably going to need to play at least 2 more birds. Otherwise we are going to run out of egg space, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, looking strong for my opponent. Looking strong for my opponent as well. So red knot, very, very nice. I'd imagine then, yeah, if they've played red knot, it looks like they're going to play the bald eagle as well. So that will set them for the end of round. Let's get the spoonbill down and see what we're going to get on the bonus card. Ooh, okay. Fishery manager. We've got King Row. We could to be honest, could play this Goldeneye. If we had to play it last round, I think we would be able to just about manage on the egg space. And yeah, I think I like that more than bird counter. Do have the Siskin for that. Chaffinch could have worked for that as well. But yeah, I think let's go Fishery Manager. Because there could be a world in which playing Goldeneye gets 5 points here, and 2 points here, and 4 eggs. And I think if we can do that, that would be quite nice. So let's be ready for that. 86 points. We're going to get a few more with this King Rail, and we're going to hope for another nice bonus card like that. And indeed, there goes Bold Eagle, so not too surprising. Let's play the King Rail, and I think that's fine. See what we get. Another very nice one, Ethologist this time. For just the 4 points, but still pretty strong. So happy to take that. So yeah, all going well in the bonus card department so far. So that is good. I wouldn't mind one more. We could find a nice Cerulean Warbler or something like that. You know, the kind of bird that eats the food that we're getting here from the Bee Eater as well. I think that would be a good one to go for. So all looking quite nice. And yeah, we'll see my opponent's approach to this end game. They might have to draw cards depending on what they've got. But Snow Bunting, that's where that really comes in handy, because you can just keep cycling, keep turning the duds into better stuff. So yeah, they do win that end round goal. Which is not a great surprise. 11 nectar spent in the wetlands is quite funny. Mostly my own doing, giving them all that nectar, so it's my own fault really. But they are looking good there, so yeah, the score's looking strong. They're taking food, which isn't a great surprise. Yeah, we've just got to make sure we have the egg space to manage with that. So let's go and lay some eggs. See what we can get. Bee Eater, you're allowed one miss. I'll allow that. I'll allow that. And we're going to gamble. Because I think at this point, I think we do need to gamble. And do we give up the nectar? Because I think I can, after this, I can lay eggs again. I can then do my double play. I can then lay eggs again. But I don't know if I can lay eggs again after that. So I think let's skip for now. Let's skip for now. Because I think I'm going to lay eggs at least twice more. I don't want to have to lay eggs 3 times more, but I think at least twice more, so I can always choose to use that later. And if I'm giving them nectar as late as possible in the day, we just make them think a little bit more carefully about where they spend it, if they have to go take food again, that sort of thing. So withhold resources for as long as you can. I think that's the right call in this position. So yeah, we've got the plan. We've got the plan to do Woodpecker into Goldeneye. As I say, if I can get something else, or something additional, I should say, not. Because I think this Goldeneye would still be a good play with the Fishery Manager. So we'll try for that. If I have to play this Lyrebird, I'll play it, but don't really want to, because it's not the strongest play. Not the strongest play in this endgame. So yeah, 4 turns left. Would certainly imagine more birds going down. So Cassin's Finch, okay, it's the sort of bird I wanted, but never mind. Can't have everything. They may well have Forester, which does worry me a bit. And yeah, this Kakapo still with the bonus card to come also worries me slightly. So let's just lay eggs again. Vulcan is going to keep working, as is the Bee Eater. Very, very nice. Let's get rid of you. I'm going to gamble. Teckless Lark. No thanks. Come on. Okay. Well, we've got Parrot Crossbill, which is, I mean, better than the Lyrebird, which is fine. I think we skip this time. Do we skip this time? No, actually, because I think we're going to need to. Yeah, we'll use it this time because we're going to need to play birds. We're going to need to do our double play, and so having the nectar for the Goldeneye's help. So, all right, on to our next turn here. Wild turkey going down. So yeah, big point plays incoming. Spending lots of nectar, getting quite close to me in this grasslands, which is definitely scary. Not too much I could do about that. Let's let's get this woodpecker down. So woodpecker, double play into the golden ISO. Not too shabby. And yeah, I think in all likelihood we lay eggs and we play the crossbill. That's kind of the fallback. That's the fallback. I'd hope for a better than 6 point play, but 6 points is 6 points. You still take it. You still take it at this point. And actually, oh no, it's not 6 points. No, it is. It's an 8 point bird, but minus the 2 eggs because it hits the thologist as well. So it's 6 points even after the egg cost, which is better than I was giving it credit for. So okay, he's pretty legal. Fair enough. But no eggs. So they're going to have to presumably just lay eggs on that last turn. And they'll use the nectar. So I could give out the nectar here and it's actually not going to make any difference. So I might just do that. Might just depend what we get actually. So Falcon, yeah, perfect record. Very, very nice. Come on. We've got one more chance to get something unbelievably amazing. That's not it. And neither is that. So yeah, I don't think this actually matters. It might matter for food tiebreaker purposes. But yeah, I don't think if I give them a second nectar here, there's actually anything they could do with that. So I'm sort of fine. Fine doing that. Play the crossbill. And yeah, like I said, good bonus cards across board. 6, 8, and then we're going to get 6 here as well. I'm very worried there's some good ones over here, and Kakapo still to come. So yeah, this will be close. This will be close, I think, and it will be high scoring. We've just got to hope that we've done enough with this grasslands, and we've not given away too much on the nectar and on the pink powers to be giving my opponent the win here. So we shall see, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they have to legs here. I'm just like racking my brains as to if there's anything else they could do. I suppose maybe like a red kite or something on top of the drongo, but that seems unlikely. I would imagine it's just going to be take the eggs. So 4 eggs and the nectar tie. And indeed they did do that, so no great surprise. Likewise for us, no great surprise. Playing this crossbill, so yeah, not the most glamorous of end games, but 4 eggs off the golden eye, in addition to all those other points that got me very, very nice. So painfully close on the end of round goal, but not a whole lot we could do about that one. So yeah, it's onto the yellows. Their Kakapo is going to look at 4 bonus cards here, so very, very real chance they get something amazing. And yeah, that can definitely make a difference on the final scores. And we'll find out soon enough if indeed it did. So yeah, nectar. Giving away 2 nectar every time I laid eggs. Definitely bit me in the end. Did hold on for the time on the grasses, but losing the other 2 habitats. Not a great look. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what difference it makes in these final scores, which, as I say, should be pretty high. So it's all going to be on what bonus cards they've got, because 72 bird points is a lot. So only 6. Okay, that's reassuringly low. That is definitely what we needed to see, because we have got a bit of a mountain to climb. But eggs was very, very strong for us. So we are going to pull into the lead. No caches, but tuck cards. I know they have the snow bunting, but we did have the double tuckers in the grass. And so can we hold on here? With not many nectar points, we can. We can hold on. And it is a win there. Slightly more comfortable than I thought it was going to be. 139 the final score. Very, very big. 127 likewise for my opponent. So I think it must have just been on their bonus cards. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, 3 points off the grass and data analyst. 3 off bird feeder. But backyard birder, a visionary leader. Man, this is like the the gruesome foursome of terrible bonus cards. So yikes, do feel a bit bad for my opponent on that one. But I suppose that is a little bit of the risk you take going for these bonus card bursts, because yeah, sometimes they're not going to work. Seems like that has been the case here, but definitely worked on our side, so I'm not even going to feel a little bit bad. We had some nice ones. We made them work, and yeah, got us over the line there for a very, very nice win in this game. So there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed watching that one. I definitely enjoyed playing it. A lot of fun with those co-op powers, getting the high scores. That's what we all want to see. And if you want to see more games like this, then do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're following along. There's plenty more games still to come in this regular season of Major League Wingspan, and I hope to see you in one of those very, very soon.